Welcome to Rafa Booklist. I am Rafa, and today I am going to talk about the future. Yogi Berra once said that it is hard to make predictions, especially about the future. But I know something. I know that in the future, it is very likely that there are going to be more robots. Now, the interesting question is how smart these robots are going to be. If we're going to reach that moment in the history of the humankind where the gadgets around us become self-aware. If that ever happens, I want to be prepared. So I'm going to talk about 4 books to stay calm, stay proactive, and start loving my fellow robot. The first book is What to Think About Machines That Think. It was published in 2015 by theedge.org. So, What to Think About Machines That Think is a collection of 192 essays about artificial intelligence and what that means for the future of humankind according to each one of these thought leaders. The essays are short and they're very interesting and they are all over the place. Which that's the point of the book, because you don't want to reach consensus, especially because the question was asked to each researcher, thought leader, artist independently. So you expect that the answers are all over the place, and that's the beauty of it because of the richness of the answers. Now, the essays are short, but there are a lot of essays. So you might want to read this book slowly and maybe read something else at the same time. Klara and the Sun by Kazuo Ishiguro, published in 2021. Kazuo Ishiguro was born in Japan but raised in Britain. But I have to say that he being Japanese definitely showed in the storytelling. And I have to confess I haven't read many books about Japanese authors, but this one, and the same happened to me when I was reading Haruki Murakami, it felt that the storytelling was different and I didn't know what to expect. Even though the story is written in a very simple language and the plot develops slowly, I felt that something sinister was about to happen. The story occurs in a weird future where children are genetically engineered to be better at schools, and Josie, the main human character, is looking for an artificial friend, Klara, which has a special relationship with the sun because her model relies on energy from the sun to function. That's about the science fiction part of the book. The rest is not a love story, but it's an exploration of the human heart. In essence, the book is a thought experiment, and it's about if love is just another complicated algorithm that with enough time could be replicated by an AI. Love and Other Thought Experiments, Sophie Ward, 2020. This book has its fair share of interstellar travel and techie stuff, but it doesn't feel like a science fiction book. It starts with a love story. It's a couple that are hoping to have a baby, and they are facing numerous complications. And then the story turns Kafkaesque, yeah, that's a term, when an ant enters the eye of one of the characters and it changes her life. There's a chapter dedicated to the ant, and we understand how the ant is feeling and what it thinks it's its mission in the world. And the book is structured in chapters that each chapter explores a different thought experiment. It's almost as its own story, but they all connect in the end. What I liked about the book is the mix of philosophy and science fiction And coding, what's not to like? Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir, 2021. Andy Weir is best known for his first novel, The Martian, which of course became a movie. Matt Damon was nominated for an Oscar. He didn't win. I haven't read The Martian, but I will eventually. Project Hail Mary is a last chance mission to save the Earth. Our sun is dying, and the governments of the world came together to build this unique spaceship because they need to travel to another star to find a potential solution. At the beginning of the story, we find Ryland Grace, our unlike hero. He's a researcher turned professor who finds himself in the middle of the space in a spaceship that he doesn't recognize. He doesn't know how he got her in the first place, and he soon realizes that everyone else in the crew has died. The book is an epic journey through space. It is so fast paced. You're gonna want to read it really fast. It has a lot of science. You learn about biology, chemistry, quantum mechanics, energy, and you even gonna have a dubious bonus, and you learn a few ways in which you can die and get killed in space. It's an amazing book. And that's all I have to say for today. Thank you. Take care.